Yes, Stormtrooper, I have your head now! For popcorn. Well, hello there, my young Padawans and Jedis, and welcome to the May the 4th Be With You event. Disney had another virtual queue for a preview event of the new May the 4th Be With You merchandise at Hollywood Studios Stage 1. Again, I was up at 6:30 a.m. to join the queue at exactly 7 a.m., and I got group 82. I don't know. I talked to people who did the same thing and they were group 5, so really, it's hit or miss. I was watching the Goo to you guys who were live at Hollywood Studios that morning, and they were showing the lines for the new Star Wars popcorn bucket, so I knew I had to get down there right away. I got to Hollywood Studios, and after a 25-minute wait, I acquired the much anticipated salvage Stormtrooper helmet popcorn bucket for $27. Okay, so let's start with the coolest thing, and that was the salvaged Stormtrooper helmet popcorn bucket. This thing is really cool, all types of dings and dents and scars and stuff on it, good size. And then underneath you have the latch to put for the popcorn in there. This was $27.99 with popcorn, $27.99 without popcorn. It latches down, fits flat on the table, so you don't have to worry about that. The strap itself, it's kind of like a weathered strapping. It's knotted on one side and knotted on the other side. But it does have like a latching right here. You just need to kind of pull it apart. But that was the salvaged Stormtrooper popcorn bucket. Next, I went over to the market that's on the way to Toy Story Land, and I picked up the lightsaber churros for $7.79. Now, these were regular churros, but one had been coated in red sugar and the other in blue sugar, and they were encased at the bottom in a cardboard lightsaber hilt for easy handling. And I was so fortunate to find these two willing participants to battle with the lightsaber churros. So much fun. A Tina tip when you're in this area, there is a bathroom over here before you get to Toy Story Land that's a good pit stop before you get on those rides. We've stopped here before during our Hollywood Studios live event a few weeks ago, but it's worth mentioning again. Speaking of things worth mentioning, I have to tell you how busy it was here at Galaxy's Edge on May the 4th. You can see the crowd volumes in this shot, but there were just lots of people cosplaying from the library of the Star Wars films, series, and shows. I talked to so many people who wait all year to come to Disney just to be here for May the 4th so that they could cosplay in their Star Wars costumes that they worked on all year long. So just be prepared if you're planning on coming in on May the 4th and you're going to Hollywood Studios that there are going to be some heavy-duty crowds. I did see a few unique interactions with the Stormtroopers walking around. This was one of my favorites.
I'm watching you. What are you doing on Batuu? Right. Us too. Nice try, traveler. We're watching you. Have you sworn allegiance to the First Order?
My virtual group for the May 4th merch was coming close, so I headed over to Pizza Rizzo's for a cool drink while I waited my turn, which finally came around 2:15. So, mental note on those virtual queues. Always check the return times during the day. Mine jumped from 3:30 to 2:15. So here's a look of what was inside. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I got it. So here's the cap, and that's $29.99. Actually, I need a basket.
If I do find something that I want to do, what size
So here are the shirts. This is the sweatshirt.
Okay.
Here's the kids' shirt. And there's the adult shirt.
Come here.
They've got these Legion Clone Trooper. So these are like the dolls. Sorry. Okay, and these Legion Clone Trooper dolls, $29.99. And these giant Trooper helmets are $99.99. Yeah. Okay, so these sweatshirts are $54.99. All right.
Yeah, you good?
Okay, those are the kids' shirts over here. Pins. Really good. One of these tumblers. Oh, I'm so snotty. It's all right. We're all going to be pushing and shoving.
I'll trade you. I got Kylo, I got Clone Trooper. What do you want? What do you want?
This was my favorite. These two were standing in front of the wishable bags, squeezing each one to feel what character was inside, and then debating about it, and then trying to figure out which one it was, but they weren't buying them. They were just standing there talking about it.
Yeah, that too.
Okay. One thing to remember at these events, sometimes cast members have been here stocking shelves since like 3 a.m. So be sure to thank them because I know they get paid to be here and stuff, but it's a pretty stressful time for them too, and it's always good to thank the cast members for all the work they do. Thank you so much.
No, of course. Thank you for coming. I hope you have a great day to find out where.
Thank you. I was trying to get over to the counter over here to see the Darth Maul lightsaber. The box lights up and I think it plays some sounds, but the crowd was so thick around the counter I wasn't able to get there. Oops, sorry.
I would like a bag.
They'll give you bags when you do mobile checkout.
Thank you. Sorry, friend.
Okay, this is where the writing on them are so tiny. Now to find a corner to mobile. Oh, this is crazy. Crazy. Just want a nice little corner so that I can pay and get out. Yikes. Well, that's my corner. So that's
You should see you get on Space Mountain.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, you're fine. I'm just screwing around.
Sorry, we're all family here.
Yeah, exactly. Well, this is my mobile order corner, so
I know.
exactly. How to do it, right? Okay, the next thing we have are the wishables. So this was the limited release of the Star Wars Rise of the Resistance wishable collection. You got one plush toy inside. The plush toys we got was Commander Beck. No. Lieutenant Beck. The one that we got was Lieutenant Beck. Here, it's pretty cool. He's in his uniform. And the back side. So we got Lieutenant Beck and we got Ray. And you can see she is in her outfit. Hair, no lightsaber with her or anything like that. The other options were Kylo Ren and a Stormtrooper. Let me show you what those look like. So there's the Stormtrooper, there's Lieutenant Beck, and there's Ray, which are the ones we got, and then there's Kylo Ren. So we'll be back for more of those. And on to the next. Okay, so here's what those plushes look like. There was a BB-8 as well, but he was sold separately, not included in the wishable packet for the series. Okay, the next we have is for the Starbucks Discovery Series, the Star Wars Collector mug. This was $24.99. Here's the mug here. It starts with Hoth. Goes around, you can see there's an AT-AT. There's the TIE Fighters, Luke here, and then the Death Star. I mean, did a really good job with a lot of the different details. Very cool. Inside is an aqua blue color. It does have the Star Wars Discovery Series in the bottom. And again, that was $24.99 for this mug. And on to the next. Now this is a really cool tumbler. This was $24.99, and it is the May the 4th be with you. It says it here. May the 4th be with you here. And it's got Mando on the front of it. Nice, easy, and then C-3PO and R2-D2 on the side. It's just your standard hot, cold tumbler. Again, that's $27.99. And on to the next. Okay, here's another tumbler in the Starbucks Discovery Series. It is a Starbucks tumbler. You got Luke on the Tauntaun. You got the AT-AT. You've got the Imperial Fighters. So you've got all of this kind of wrapped in with a blue background. It's got the white straw twist. And just a reminder, these tumblers are hand wash only. Do not microwave, hand wash only. If you do put these into the microwave, the actual inside tubes will come apart from the outside lining, and there's actually bubbling that occurs. So make sure you remember that these Star Wars tumblers are hand wash only. And this was $27.99. And on to the next. Okay, so I got a couple of pins to show you. Both of these pins are $17.99. Here's the first one with C-3PO and R2-D2 with the May the 4th be with you. At the bottom, again, they're just Mickey pins in the back. And then you've got the limited release edition. The second pin is another limited release. This is also May the 4th with you, but it's C-3PO, Chomper. You got a lot of different guys on there. Really nice pin, a lot of great detail in there. Again, that was also $17.99. And on to the next. Okay, this next pin is really cool. So this is the Mando pin. Really heavy, good solid box. This was $44.99. You can really see the detail of Mando in there. The May the 4th be with you again. And you've got C-3PO and R2-D2 over there on the side. The little rainbow right there too. A very cool pin. And on to the next. Okay, and lastly, we have the shirt. This is the adult shirt. And it is the picture of C-3PO and R2-D2 running with the May the 4th Be With You 2024. It's on a cream-based shirt. It's soft. It's not overly soft, but it is nice. Really good detail there with R2-D2 and C3PO. The sleeves, average size, are not too long. This looks like, I was hearing a lot of talk about the May the 4th Be With You shirts over the last couple of years. This one looks like it's gonna fit average, not too big, not too small. It'll just fit to size, so that's perfect. So there you go, May the 4th be with you, 2024. And on to the next. I was a little disappointed to see that all this merch was available on the DisneyStore.com website, but I was able to get my AP 20% discount, so not bad. Keystone Clothiers had a huge line outside their door for the Phantom Menace 25th anniversary stuff, but I found most of the items on the DisneyStore.com that I'll show you here. Again, I'm not associated with the DisneyStore.com or any company listed here in this video. Now these Padma Amidala ear headband for $49.99. These were absolutely beautiful. I saw them on a bunch of people. It was out on the DisneyStore.com site, but when I checked today, I am not seeing them anywhere. So you might want to check down at Keystone Clothing. This 187th Legion Clone Troop voice-changing helmet for $99.99. Full helmet with 10 real character phrases and a microphone for voice-changing functions. It was very cool, full size. This BD-1 interactive remote control droid for $109.99. This was super cute. It's remote control a lot like the R2-D2 and the BB-8s you can build over at Astromech droid units. It also has Bluetooth, so it'll interact with those other units that you might have purchased. And also this has a purchase limit of 2 per guest out on the DisneyStore.com. This was Mace and a Clone Trooper action figure set, the 2 for $44.99. They got some great moving parts and accessories. Perfect addition to anyone collecting the Star Wars Black Series Clones of the Republic collection. Of course, we have to have a Star Wars Day 2024 May the 4th be with you Magic Band Plus for $64.99. This was a limited edition with only 2,160 available, and it's exclusive only for the Disney Store. The strap features Boba Fett, C3PO, R2-D2, and says the Star Wars Day 2024 on it. Oh, these Star Wars Galactic Empire Strikes Back tumblers and Rebel Alliance tumblers, each $49.99. These tumblers were like gold out there. They sold within hours. Now this is a cold beverage tumbler with the Galactic Empire symbol on one side and then the Starbucks on the other. And then the white one is the Rebel Alliance on one side and the Starbucks logo on the other. Just remember, these are hand wash only. Hand wash only. Now, I saw a lot of people with this electronic Dejaric hollow chess board game for $99.99. It was out there on the DisneyStore.com, but I looked out there today and it looks like it's completely sold out. So definitely something you want to check out if you're down at the parks, or look back on the DisneyStore.com, but this was definitely a hot item. This Dark Maul tie-dye shirt I think is totally cool. $32.99. The Darth Maul screen art on the front with the all-over tie-dye wash. I think this is definitely an awesome t-shirt. This Phantom Menace 25th Anniversary Sling Bag by Herschel, $69.99, with all-over screen art inspired by Darth Maul. Really cool. Lots of pockets. I like the little red accessories. Definitely a cool bag. The Darth Maul zip hoodie for $69.99. This hoodie is crazy with the embroidered Darth Maul applique on the front and the screen art on the back, which is pretty cool. You get the Darth Maul baseball cap by Herschel for $39.99. The black cap with the embroidered applique patch of Darth Maul on the front with the 25th anniversary on the side and a red underside of the curved bill. Looking for the pin for the Phantom Menace 25th anniversary? Here you have it. This is the D23 exclusive Star Wars pin for $19.99. Now, sadly, I didn't stay for the late night lightsaber event, but I heard they pulled groups of people at a time to take pictures, and it actually wasn't a lot of fun as it had been in previous years. However, I'm sure for someone who is a big Star Wars fan with a lightsaber surrounded by similar fans just like them, it was probably totally cool. If you're a Star Wars fan, I hope this helped you pick one or two items you might want for next year so you're prepared to celebrate May the 4th be with you at Hollywood Studios. And if you're thinking about going to Disney, you have a glimpse of what Hollywood Studios is like down over in Galaxy's Edge and what it might be like to be there on May the 4th, so you can plan. And as always, may the Force be with you. Okay, friends, now back to the Animal Kingdom Earth Day video that I keep promising. Here it comes next.